Welcome, everybody, to Greg Talks to People. This is a show designed for my social anxiety, but it's literally just an excuse to have fun conversations. On today's show, we have, with over 100,000 followers on TikTok, it's Renae. How are you today?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. We've been trying to get some kind of collaboration going for a long time, but we're finally doing it. I'm excited because
I am too.
you're one of my favorite people to follow on TikTok because I love your content.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
So I have to ask you, first of all,
Yeah.
how did you get into being a wrestling fan?
So my parents actually got me into wrestling. They were huge wrestling fans. I believe they went to a WrestleMania when my mom was pregnant with me. So I feel like it was kind of just pushed on to me since I was in my mom's stomach. So I kind of been a fan ever since. My dad and I have this tradition. Every month he comes over to my house and we watch the PLEs together. So we still try to keep wrestling between him and I together all the time. So it's really fun. But yeah, they were the ones that got me into it. So thank God. I'm happy they did.
Does he do that for WWE and NXT? Because you figure you have to watch
No,
the NXT
you would think my dad would come over, but for NXT, but no, it's just for WWE. But Dane watches, my husband watches the NXT pay-per-views with me, or sorry, PLEs with me.
I mean, he's on the roster, so you think.
I knew this was gonna come up. I knew it.
I had to because the long running joke. If you don't follow Renae on TikTok, first of all, why don't you? Secondly, there's a long running joke that her husband Dane looks a lot like Ethan Page.
Yeah, and Ethan knows about it.
Yeah, and you being the Ethan Page girl too, it seems like a perfect fit.
Yes. I hope at WrestleMania they get to meet each other. Hopefully that's the goal. So
now, what was it like when you had your first TikTok just blow up?
Oh, okay. So actually when I first started TikTok, I didn't make wrestling content. I just was kind of posting everything just to see what would stick. And then one night I decided, hey, let me make a video that says, if you're a real wrestling fan, you know these theme songs. And overnight it blew up. I think I woke up the next morning, the video was at like 20,000 views. And wow. I was like gaining followers like crazy. And I was like, okay, I guess wrestling is what I am going to make content about. I originally started making Kane Brown content because for those who don't know, I absolutely love Kane Brown. But wrestling stuck for some reason. And I was like, okay. And then that video just kept going. I think it got over to 300,000 within a couple of days of views. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. And then that's what stuck to it. And I was like, this is the content I'm going to make. So
that's awesome. Now, are there any types of content that you've made, whether it be like TikTok, YouTube, or whatever, that you either didn't care for or you don't feel like was up to snuff, or you just didn't want being out there on your social media?
Like content that I've made besides wrestling? Or really?
And any of it, really?
I don't think so. I think for a while I was posting a lot of Dolph Ziggler content. I think a lot of people know that. And then I kind of slowly started to fade away from that just because of the fact that, people were assuming things that are not true about us. And so it just became a little too much for me to deal with. So I kind of backed away from it for a little while, but every now and then I obviously still talk about him because he is my friend, but I kind of stayed away from that. I tried to go the AEW route for a little while because I followed Cody in AEW, obviously Ethan Page in AEW, and I felt like I was not getting the same feedback doing that as I was with WWE. I don't know how to explain that. It kind of just felt like I wasn't wanted in that type of thing. So I stopped doing that and stopped talking about it. I still keep up with AEW. That's the funny thing. I still keep up with it. I love Jon Moxley, always have. But I just don't really talk about AEW anymore.
Yeah, it seems like any AEW content is very, from their fan base, it's very strictly honed in upon.
Yeah.
They're an intense fan base.
Yes, which is fine. I get it. Wrestling fans or WWE fans are also intense as well, but I don't know. I feel like they always make you choose one or the other. And I don't like that. I don't like that whole thing. Like, oh, if you go to AEW, you're a traitor. If you go to WWE, you're like, who cares? They have a job. They're doing what they love. Why does it matter? So I don't know. I kind of stay away from that situation.
Yeah, they'd hate me. I'm going to SmackDown like in Pittsburgh, and then 2 months from now I'm going to AEW. So it's like,
Hey, who cares?
It's
wrestling.
So
who cares? Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I'm sure you have. Like, I'm sure everybody has dealt with this. But when it comes to being criticized from people online, and there are a bunch of stupid people doing this. I brought this up on my live show last week. They're just really dumb people on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
How do you deal with the constant negativity? Because, like, I'm sure it's just criticism and then, like, some hateful comments and just the most ridiculous stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you've heard Wheezy talk about it. Being a woman content creator is a lot of pressure. I feel like we are not looked at the same because it's a very male dominant industry, which I understand. So I do get a lot of hate. I do, like, even speaking my opinion about things, people don't like it. But I try to remind myself that there's a reason I have over 100,000 followers, that there are people out there that actually do care about what I say and what I think. So I just focus on the people who love me and love my content, and just try to put those other people behind me and focus on what matters the most. And that's the people that enjoy my stuff. So,
and a lot of these haters don't want to hear it. The women who create content are really good at it. There's a reason that they have the following that they do. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you mentioned Wheezy. So I want to say, what creators inspire you? And are there any creators out there that you think deserve more love than they actually get?
Ooh, I love this question. Okay, so I said this before. BDE was actually the content creator that made me want to start posting wrestling. I used to watch him on YouTube. Big fan of his. Also a good friend. So he was the one that made me start. And then in the girl situation, Wheezy, definitely. I absolutely adore her so much. She gets so much crap. I don't know how she deals with it. But she really inspired me to, keep doing this and not really caring what people think. Because I get all the time, people are like, well, you're not a streamer, so like your content doesn't matter as much. And I'm like, okay, like whatever.
That's not how that works.
Not how that works. But and then ones that I would say that need more love and attention. Johnny and Marissa. I don't know why that their podcast is not more out there. They're constantly making videos every single day. Johnny's always recapping every show, which I watch every single one of those because sometimes you miss some things. And so it's nice when people do recaps for you to be able to watch those. So I absolutely love their content, especially Marissa's whole Dominic and Liv Morgan content that she makes is hilarious. I don't know. I also have Malik. I don't know if you guys know Narcolepsy Boy. He's a really, really good friend of mine. He had me on his podcast a lot of times to help put me out there. He has like over 500,000 followers on TikTok, which is crazy. And then a lot of people don't really know much about him. And I'm like, go watch his stuff. Like, he does comedy skits too, and they're really, really funny. So those are the ones that I would say for now.
That's awesome. I'm actually not familiar with Narcolepsy Boy, but I'll check him out.
Yeah, please do. He's really cool.
Now, there are a couple wrestlers that everybody seems to associate people with. For you, Nick Nemeth is one.
Yeah.
Daria Ray, Sonya Deville is another one. And of course, All Ego Ethan Page.
Yes.
What is it about them that drew you to them?
Okay, so where do I start first? Nick Nemeth, I actually became a fan of his from my dad. Bret Hart and Dolph Ziggler are my dad's two favorite wrestlers. Oh, CM Punk. Anyways, and so my dad actually met Nick before I did, and my dad was like, I felt like you guys would be like hit it off. You guys would like, your energy just matches each other. And so when I first met Nick, I was like, oh my God, he's hilarious. And then we just kind of like bonded, and then I fell in love with his wrestling, and the rest is history. Ethan Page, I found him on YouTube. For those that don't know, he used to be a YouTuber. He would do toy hunts, and he would search for like action figures and things like that. And so I found him on my For You page, didn't know he was a wrestler, had no idea. I saw a lot of AEW guys in his videos, but I didn't put two and two together until one day I was watching, and then I saw him wrestle, and I'm like, oh, this is awkward. How did I not know he wasn't like that? He was a wrestler. So that just really drew me because I think he's hilarious. He has a great personality, and that's what drew me to him. And then it was his wrestling after that. So that was kind of cool. Daria, Sonya, I have a huge girl crush on her. She knows that. I have a huge, huge crush on her. She was the one that made me feel safe in my sexuality. I am bisexual and I'm proud of that. And she's the one that made me be proud of that and not hide that part of me. So I will always be thankful for her for that. And she's also a really good wrestler. I'm loving what she's doing in TNA, being a general manager. Like, love that for her. So,
yeah. I remember it was like what, a week or two ago. I was like, I'm a straight man, but like I understand your love of Ethan. Like I get it.
Yes, he's gorgeous too.
So you and your husband Dane are Buffalo Bills fans.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
Me being a Steelers fan, I feel like our teams are in very similar situations, that they're good enough to make the playoffs, but something just happens in the playoffs and the wheels come off. So
listen, I'm going to tell you, before I became a Bills fan, I'm a Steelers fan. Old Steelers fan. I'm talking Hines Ward, Jerome Bettis, like Ben Roethlisberger. I grew up liking the Steelers because of my grandma, and then I met my husband, and he made me become a Bills fan. And let me tell you, it's so hard being a Bills fan. I don't know how they do it every year. I really don't. Like, choking in the playoffs every year is really hard. I don't know how they do it. So,
I mean, it could be worse. They could be Browns fans. So, like,
preach. Listen, that's the one thing Nick and I will argue about is I hate the Browns, and I'm like, no, absolutely never could be a Browns fan.
I don't even know if it's as much I hate the Browns as that I almost feel bad because it's sad at some points.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
But I love Josh Allen. He is I don't know. He's the main reason why I love the Bills. I also feel like their fan base is so like wrestling coded. They go through tables. Like, how can you not like the Buffalo Bills? So
do you think in the next few years maybe Josh Allen and the Bills will put it together and they'll be hoisting the Super Bowl trophy?
I hope so. Listen, Josh Allen already has one ring. Okay. He married Haley Steinfeld. He won on that. Okay. Now he needs the Super Bowl ring. He needs it. It should have been them in the Super Bowl, but it is what it is. Denver won, and then things happened. So I hope so. I hope they get one. I would like my husband and his family to finally get that moment for them. Because, like, as a Steelers fan, we know what that feels like. They don't. So I'm like, I hope they get it one day. So
I hope so too. I don't have anything against the Bills. Like, I think they're a very good team. Josh Allen is my go-to fantasy quarterback. So
yeah, as he should be.
Yes. Now, one of the things that really helped me enjoy your content is all the TikTok games that you play.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I organized a TikTok game for you to play.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the wheel of names right here.
Oh God, I'm so nervous.
So essentially how this goes, if you haven't watched her TikToks, she'll get a category that she has to pick, and then the name that pops up is associated with that category. So here are the categories that she has to pick from. First of all, which person is her spouse? She has 2 best friend slots. She has a confidant, or somebody she tells her secrets to. Mm-hmm. One of these people secretly has a crush on her. One of these people, she secretly has a crush on them.
Mm-hmm.
She has a mortal enemy, which there are a couple on here that would be very fitting for you.
Yeah.
And then she has 3 exes, one that cheated on her, one that she's friends with, and one that's still in love with her.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to have to borrow this on a TikTok video one day.
You will. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
I gift it to you. You can do that.
Okay.
All right. So in a little twist, because typically she gets to pick where the wrestlers go, but this time she has to pick which category, and then the wheel will determine which person it is. So what is your first category?
Let's do a best friend.
All right. So this is one of Renee's best friends.
If I get Gunther, I swear to God. David! Perfect. We're doing great so far.
Your Puerto Rican king.
Heck yeah.
All right. So that is one down. You got Damian Priest as one of your best friends.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't know what to do next. Let's do the ex that cheated on me.
The ex that cheated on you. All right, here we go. Liv.
Was it with Dominic? Because I can respect that. That's fine. I respect it.
Okay, that's not terrible then. So
next category. Let's do an ex that I'm friends with.
Okay. An ex that you're friends with. Who is it? Ricky.
Okay, sure. You know, I'm for that.
Yeah,
I just recently became a Ricky Saints fan, so you know what? That's okay with me. I'm not upset about that.
There you go.
I want to save the good ones for last. Let's do the second best friend.
Second best friend. Okay.
We're doing good so far.
So far, yes. Kofi.
Oh, he would be such a good friend. I would love to have Kofi as a friend. Oh, I want to do spouse, but I want to save that. Let's do my mortal enemy. We're gonna get it over with. Oh.
All right. This one's gonna be interesting.
My husband?
Oh no!
I should have done spouse. That was what I was gonna do.
That one would have been perfect.
Oh, awkward. Okay, well,
yeah.
At least it's not Gunther. It's okay. We're fine.
I mean, maybe Dane's beefing with your spouse. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe him and Ethan Page are getting into it. I don't know. Crap. Okay. I don't know which ones I have left. Oh, okay. Let's do confidant.
Confidant. Okay, this is who you tell all your secrets to.
Be Daria.
The Miz.
Okay, I'm cool with that. He's a girl dad. I feel like he would listen to me. I feel like he'd be a great person. So,
Then you can make fun of his football team too.
Oh my God, I forgot he's a Browns fan. Oh
yep.
God. Okay. Who do I secretly have a crush on?
Who do you secretly have a crush on?
Oh no, I don't want to know.
Charlotte.
Oh, okay. All right. She's gorgeous, so I'm okay with that. Oh goodness. All right. What do I have left? I have spouse.
Spouse. Somebody who secretly has a crush on you, and the ex that's still in love with you.
Let's do ex that's still in love with me.
All right.
Oh God. Oh my God. I'm winning so far. I am winning besides my husband being my mortal enemy, I am winning in this game.
Yeah, other than that one, which was a disaster. Yeah.
Nobody tell Haley, okay? Nobody tell her. Wow, this is crazy.
Secretly has a crush on you and your spouse. The last one's left.
Oh, okay. Let's do a spouse. Oh no.
Here's your spouse.
No.
It was
Drew. Don't tell Cody. Oh my God. Hey, Drew's attractive though, so it's okay. That accent. All right, what's my last one?
Your last one is they secretly have a crush on you.
Oh God. Ugh.
So here it is.
Oh. Bailey. Okay. I got a lot of women this game. I love it.
There you go.
Listen, I didn't get Punk and I did not get Gunther.
Yeah. Did pretty good. Can't complain. Winning. All right.
That was wild. I can't wait for my husband to watch this and see that he became my mortal enemy.
It's because Josh Allen's still in love with you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, actually.
He's like, hey, you quarterback my team. If you win a Super Bowl ring, we don't have beef. But
oh, that was crazy. Wow.
Yeah, you did pretty good. Like I thought it went pretty well.
That actually goes better than the games that I do because I always get Gunther. Always. That's crazy.
Well, you're gonna have to take the game and do it on your TikTok now.
Oh, I'm going to, and I'm gonna give you credit because that was really fun.
Thank you.
So
speaking of your TikTok, Renee, where can we find you?
You can find me on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Hey It's Renae. Come follow me on all platforms, please. I would appreciate it. And I post all of the same TikToks on my Instagram and on my X. So
there you go. And thank you very much for joining us for this episode of Greg Talks to People. You can find me on all forms of social media at Greg Cherry Brand. Thank you for watching. And until next time, be kind to each other.